Corv and Haze Lord Hayes. And this is the Violet Market Incident. A tale of gentle reprimands, featuring Roderick Pumperknickle, age 333, not Earth years. The sky above the wondrous Crescent Market bloomed fuchsia and violet, streaked with feathery clouds that resembled flustered ghosts remembering how to dance. The stalls were still open, at least for the next 5 hours, which, on this super Earth, meant the equivalent of a nice long nap plus tea afterward. Roderick Pumperknickle, divine agent, semi-retired, but never quite off duty, wandered the market in a suit that smelled faintly of galactic lemon and untold secrets. His walking cane, tipped with a sapphire carved into the shape of a weeping angel mid-laughter, clicked politely on the cobblestones. He was not looking for trouble, not really, but trouble, being karmically loyal, tended to follow those who could hold a mirror without flinching, and Roderick was excellent with mirrors. In a far corner of the market, past a stall of psychically resonant fruits and the basket vendor who only sold invisible baskets, great for illusions, terrible for storage, Roderick heard it, a peculiar buzz, not unlike sarcasm trying to harmonize with denial. He turned on his heel, dramatically but gently. There, just outside the marmalade glass tea house, were 5 displaced persons from the town of Echoed Spite, a place where everyone judged each other so often they'd forgotten how to breathe without critique. The 5 newcomers were mid-conversation, or rather, mid-backhanded comment fest. "Well, of course you would wear that, darling. It suits your sense of delusion. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your dream I just stepped on? I assumed it was already dead. You know, I always admired your ability to pretend to be okay. So consistent." Roderick inhaled with the calm of someone who had once negotiated a ceasefire between 2 rival factions of telepathic pelicans using only a rubber glove and a single line of Shakespeare. Ah, now that was a day. He stepped forward, cane sweeping gently beside him, and offered a dazzling smile. "Ah," he said, voice smooth as spiced twilight. "The delegation of dissonance arrives. Did no one tell you that opinions come with boomerangs now? You should check your aura for bruises." They blinked at him. One of them, a woman with hexagonal spectacles and a permanent expression of caffeinated skepticism, snorted. "And who are you supposed to be?" Roderick bowed. "I am Roderick Pumperknickle, occasionally divine, frequently fashionable, and always inappropriately timely. You may recognize me from your better dreams." He tapped his cane on the ground. A small woof of gold and dust rose up and hovered, forming 5 perfectly polished mirrors. Each faced one of the judgmental 5. "Observe," he said, "the consequence of poorly worded thought." In the mirrors, they saw not themselves, but a swirl of smog, twisting like angry gossip in a bottle. Their own words returned to them in echo, sarcasm amplified, criticism repeated, subtle self-hate revealed for what it is. "I must say," Roderick murmured, eyes kind but unblinking, "it's rather disappointing. You're such splendid beings beneath the debris, but you've been heaving psychic garbage into your own living room and wondering why it smells like regret." He pointed his cane at each of them, not in anger, but in elegiac clarity. Do you not yet understand? When you lie about your pain just gets cleverer. When you mock others, your soul files a quiet complaint under self-treatment abysmal. You've taught yourself to treat yourselves badly by using others as the excuse. One of them, a young man with sadness hidden under 13 layers of irony, began to cry. He didn't know why. His tears smelled like lavender and missed chances. Another tried to argue, but the mirror just repeated her tone back to her until she blushed, realizing how small and sharp she had become. Roderick stepped forward, gently collected all 5 mirrors into his coat, and said, "There is no shame in error. There is only shame in refusing to notice. Now go. Sleep. Dream better. Practice speaking like you already forgive yourself." And so, they did. Quietly, slowly, all 5 walked off to find a guest house that didn't tolerate verbal venom. Roderick, pleased but not smug, made his way back through the market under the glowing fuchsia sky. The vendors were closing up now, laughing softly into the night, as if the stars were listening. He returned to his little domed apartment with the mossy windowsill and the perpetual kettle that never boiled unless you were truly ready for tea. Queenie Monarch Golden Eyes, his sleek tabby with cosmic pupils and the manner of intergalactic empress, greeted him with a chirp. "Successful market mission?" she asked without moving her lips. "As ever, my queen," he replied, removing his shoes with flair. 5 redirected, 1 weeping. 1 may actually try vulnerability tomorrow. Delightful. He slid into bed, the sheets embroidered with constellations from a galaxy that no longer needed clocks. Queenie nestled beside him, purring in octaves only heard by benevolent spies and truly advanced felines. He opened his favorite book, The Acts of Corvin Lord Hayes, the man whom all call ma'am. On tonight's page, Corvin simply said, "The door that is never shut has no hinges. Just step through." Roderick smiled, drifted off, and dreamed of mirrors turning into windows. Sleep well.